let there be light, and there was light. So I'm going to do a micro presentation on this, letters of the gods, because I have covered this in other presentations, but I just felt it was necessary to do something just completely implicitly by itself here. So did you know that I have discovered, or never mind who has discovered, but did you know that all the letters of the gods, as in the created God, the moved God, the said God, the saw God, the divided God, the called God, the made God, the set God, the blessed God, and the ended God, the formed God, the caused God, and the breathed God, and the planted God. Did you know that all these letters have a strong correlation or direct correlation with the tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot cards? Yes, so for all these tarot readers on YouTube and who perhaps have not really made that connection, there is such a connection right there. And it is 78 letters, directly 78 letters. Now, why I feel as well that there is such a scriptural, this is not by chance, because also there is another correlation that I have discovered in Psalm 119. There is a correlation with the tarot deck as well, or the letters of the in the Judaism letters. There is that as well, but the verses all end on 8 verses. Each verse has, well, is it verse? Each segment has, oh, let's just get it. Each segment has 8 verses. So Psalm 119, let's get this out. Okay, 119. Okay, so perhaps you can see what I'm talking about here. So where we have, for instance, Tef, Zane, and he's here as well, the he I've been talking about. So each of these contain 8 verses. Now that tells us a lot about 8. And they also contain, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think it's 22. 18, 19, 20, 21. So it is 22, just as the 22 major arcana cards. So we have these 22 cards in the tarot, and this is right here in in the Psalm 119. So this is what I'm talking about as well. 119 is 11. It's like a 911. It mirrors. There is the mirror aspect. So things are written in a way that we need to understand that it's not just written. The format of the King James Holy Bible is very, very precise in that way. So Psalm 119 is a psalm of execution, we could say. Okay, so there is a lot to it. So there we are with the tarot. I thought I would do this, and when I speak of the letters of the gods, adding to 78 letters, so it's adding all this. You could see I have the total here. And the other correlation that happens with 8 as I'm talking about it is that we also have 8 zeros. So eight letters of the 26 letters are not used in the names of the gods. So that also tells us that in the numerical values that we have been taught, that they have been given here of each of these letters, G for instance, which equals 7, like the G7, okay? So we have all these here, and they also equal 8 as 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. So that tells us about the cycle of 8, the cycles we are doing, the meaning of 8. And this is, as long as we can grasp that, we will be able to understand how we can be co-creators with God and creating man in our image after our likeness. So this is my micro presentation. Thank you for watching.